Hi, this is Rajesh and I am a techie guy. Today I discuss about the data warehousing concepts which are applied on OBIE. My main motto is to discuss about the OBIE only. But before going to the OBIE, we need to learn about the data warehousing concepts. It must. Why? Because in OBIE there are two types of tables. Number one, fact table, and number two, dimension table. Without knowing the data warehousing concepts, we are not entered into the OBA development. Yes, it's correct. Coming to the data warehousing concepts, what is data warehousing? A data warehousing is system used for analysis of data and reporting purpose. They store the data, means they store the lot of data. They store the data to data. They store the data. The correct even is the stored heterogeneous. But what is data? First of all, we know about that, right? What is data? Any meaningful information is called data. Any meaningful information. That's data resembles the meaningful, sorry, the data resembles the data with meaning. Okay, coming to the types of data we are using in data warehousing. There are two types of data: transactional data and analytical data. What is transactional data? Day-to-day data, runtime data. These are called the transactional data. Nothing but if you go to the shopping mall or the shop market or the fruit market or any shops, they enter the data of the price, customer details, phone number. All these things is the raw data. Those data means every day they enter the data into the system. Those are called the transactional data. And other example is if you go to the ATM, you enter your card and you get the money. So that particular transaction is stored in your bank database in per your particular account. So those are the transactional data. And another one is analytical data. Analytical data means if you go to the shop, if you go to the shopping mall example, if you go to the shopkeeper example, daily they insert the data, means daily they enter the price details. So if the owner wants to know about the profit or losses, then he get and means then he get all the data and create one report or excel sheet. Then only they are analyze whether this business is profit or loss. So for this purpose, they are creating the report, right? That report is the OBI report. That data is called analytical data. If you go to the bank example, in bank example, all the customers' transaction details is sent into the one report. Those report means the manager want to see those report and check this month profit and this month loss and this month transactions. Those are coming to the analytical data. Most of the companies in India are world also based upon this analytical, they run the business. Analysis is the most powerful thing in any business. So you know about types of data, right? Number one, transactional data, and number two, analytical data. Oh, so this is the one part, and another part is database. The database. What is the database? A database stores the data. Few databases are Oracle, DB2. Coming to the database main objects, there are four things. One is database, schemas, tables, and columns. These are the main objects. Database is the database name. Means whenever you install the database, means like Oracle in whenever install the Oracle, you put the name right, like ORCL, Rajesh, Hemant. These are things. Right? These are the database names. And schemas. Schemas is the parts. Means like domains. Financial domain has one name. HR domain has one name. Marketing has other name. Those are schemas. And coming to tables. Under each schema, there are different types of tables, like employee details, employee payment details. These are the tables. And under the tables, the tables consists of columns like EMP number, e-name, department number, like this. These are the database main objects. Coming to the main important part, there are two types of tables. As earlier I mentioned, right? There are two types of tables. One is fact table, other one is dimension table. I repeat again. One is fact table, another one is dimension table. Fact table. What is fact table? The column which have one or more measured valued column is called the fact table. And coming to the dimension table, the dimension table gives the information about the fact. Those are interlinked, like the primary and foreign key relation. Those are very, very important while developing in RPD, in OBIE. Okay. Other one is schemas. As I discussed earlier, in database main objects, schema is one part. There are three types of schemas: star schema, snowflake schema, and mixed schema or constellation schema. Star schema. What is star schema? It's look like star, fact in center and surrounded with the dimensions. It's connected to all the dimensions. So that is the star schema. And coming to the snowflake schema, the name replies, the name gives the meaning. It's like a snowflake. One fact table in center and it's connected to one dimension and it's directly connected to other dimension. That is the snowflake schema. Coming to the constellation or mixed schema, it is combination of star and snowflake. Means it has more than one fact table. So most important schemas we are using in OBIE is star schema and snowflake schema. It's very important. Thank you. Sign off today, Rajesh. You was techie guy. Thank you.